Hey there, friend. Welcome back to Daily Dose Radio here in the Bible Bistro. I'm so glad to have you here with me today as we study Psalm 9, verses 5 and 6. Psalm 9, verses 5 and 6. And so today we're looking at this idea of God's throne. We started that subject yesterday in verse 4. You will sit upon the throne judging rightly. So God is going to sit upon a throne. Now, contrast that with the fact that David is a king. He's been appointed by God to be king, and he has a throne, but David's not looking to his throne for there to be some sort of, resolution to the problem of evil in his life. He looks to the throne of God. And there he sees that God will judge rightly because God is sovereign. He's over all things. So he's going to judge rightly. That's what he does. He's a righteous God who loves and he's merciful, so his judgment is going to be laced with mercy. Now, you see there in the end of verse 4, we have the throne mentioned, and then today we're going to look at 5 and 6, and then I'm going to take us for a little field trip over into the book of Revelation to chapter 19. So if you have your Bible there open, why don't we go ahead and read verses 5 and 6. Thou hast rebuked the heathen. Thou hast destroyed the wicked. Thou hast put out their name forever and ever. O thou enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end. And thou hast destroyed cities. Their memorial is perished with them. So that's verses 5 and 6 here in Psalm 9. Now, as we look at this, we started there with, you will sit upon the throne, judging rightly. You have rebuked. Now we're going to see what the judgment was. Rebuked, the heathen destroyed the wicked. And the enemy, who is a destroyer as well, he's destroyed cities. Well, that's going to be destroyed because it comes to a perpetual end. All of that's going to be done. So I said we're going to take a little field trip. Why don't we run over now to Revelation chapter 20 and look there at verse 11. And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God, and the books were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. And they were judged every man according to their works, and death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. So here we have God's judgment, and all those that have done wickedly are going to be judged. This is a great white throne judgment. So this is the final judgment that we have in the book of Revelation. God sets it all straight here. So all the dead are raised. They all stand before God. They are all given their punishment according to their works. So this great white throne, I think, is reflected here when God rebukes the nations and destroys the wicked. And so he's going to blot out their name forever. Well, we see that picture there in Revelation chapter 20. There's not going to be anything left except for that which God judges to be left. Because that throne judgment that we have there in Revelation is final. This is a finality here. And David, I think, looks forward to that here in Psalm 9, the finality of judgment against the enemy who has spoiled God's people and made them a laughingstock. So that's what we have here in 5 and 6. Tomorrow, we're going to look at 7 and 8, and we kind of take a twist on this. The finality of the wicked is contrasted with the eternality of God himself. So we'll look at that tomorrow there in verses 7 and 8. So I hope you'll join me then. I'll see you here on Daily Dose Radio.